Kids, when we last left off, it was at the body shop. We loaded it up, we brought it home. I need to do a test wet sand here. Get some dust in it, some dry spots, because there was some fans that were running that weren't supposed to be, I didn't know about. So I've got some 2500. And I'm gonna do a little test area here. Probably right up here where it's a little dry. Actually, a good area would be right here. Right here is a little dry, a little shitty. Right here too. So I'm gonna actually I'll do kind of close to me. I'll do like right here. See how good we can get this real quick here. And see how it looks. Mostly the hood and the roof. And then I guess some of the side of the car. So half-ass garage, what do you want? I'm an IT guy. You know? I had one of the tiniest little runs on that side, like negligible. So, it's not a giant run, so at least give me that credit, okay? So, yeah, put me on time lapse, and let's see if we can get some of this orange bill. Let's see what comes on the roof. Was I used a little bit of 1500, then I stepped it up to 2000, 2500, and then finished it with 3000. The sandpaper sucks. I should just be able to do this with 2000 or 2500. But the sandpaper's terrible that I got, so I had to step it because I just had to use bits of what I had. 1500 basically turned into a 3000 after like 3 passes. So, with that being said, this is going to finish drying for a minute here. I just wiped it down with some glass cleaner, nothing spectacular. But the shine is so nice, and it's actually quite deep. It's pretty good. So I'm going to give this a minute to just finish drying off, because it's wet. And then I'm going to use a random orbital thing. I don't know. What is this classified as? Dual action polisher. We're going to give her a nice polish. I've got Cheap Harbor Freight Garbage. And then Chemical Girls V32 here. And then a Bauer pad, because, you know, we're balling on a budget here. So, I'm going to prep this and let that dry for another minute here. I may have to wipe it down again. And we're going to see how this looks. I have extreme faith. This is good. This is looking pretty flancy here, as Reba would say. All right, kids. Back again, went and I got a coarse cutting pad because, you know, I should get the right pads. I need to make sure this is the right compound. I think it's 32, 34, 36, 38. So I think I have the heaviest compound. I'm going to go check to see if I have the wires. And I'm going to double do this side and then move to the other side and see how shiny this side is. see on camera. I still see some marks, some DA marks. Definitely still seeing it's smooth and shiny, just not exactly what I was hoping for. So I'm definitely gonna have to hit this again. I'm gonna have to rubbing alcohol it down, get all the compound and shit that's on it off, hit it again with 3000, hopefully, without the DA, I think. Or get the high-speed orbital, woe pad, which I got a couple of pads for the high-speed orbital. So maybe I'll use that, get this done, and just go a little bit lighter on the hood. It looks pretty good. You know, it's not what I want. I'm gonna polish this the best that we can. Same with the hood, and the rest of the car. Again, I'm gonna hit it with 3000 after I clean it. But right now, unfortunately, it's time for me to go to work. See you when I get back. You won't know the difference. I'm just gonna start working again. So, lucky you. It needs to be re-cleared. The paint is very, dude, that looks freaking awesome. You can still see some stuff. Like, if you try real hard, you can see, you can't really see them on camera. You gotta, yeah, you can see a little bit right there right now, but you know what? It's so fucking smooth. So, yeah, I guess the roof is done, so I'm going to move on to, I'm going to put the trim around this, because I'm not going to do any of this. And then I'm actually going to clean up and paint this trim, because it's kind of late and I don't want to run the sander, so I'll do that first thing in the morning. I'll sand that in the morning. Alright, morning everybody. Back to this. We'll do the hood today. And hopefully it won't take as long as this. So I'm going to take what I learned from up here, use it down there, and see where we're at today. 2 hours till work. 2.5? No, I lied, an hour and a half. That sucks. On we go. Moment here. That paper can be wet sand. We'll use the wet sand, and process is much better. Much. Did I say much? Better. So now I'm gonna go right to the wool and bring this back. I did the fenders a bit here, and let's get her looking a bit more sheeny. Hopefully it won't take nearly as long as that, because I've got 40 minutes to do this. So, yeah, to the wool pad. I am going to move on to the random orbital polisher. I got it back to quite the shine, so I'm going to take the random orbital polisher and bring it back. This is taking a lot less time and getting just as good, if not better quality than the roof that took forever. Wet sand is the key. Mint. Let's do this. Look how good that looks. Wow, I am thoroughly, if I'm proud of anything that I've screwed up and somehow managed to fix decently at Fast Garage, being a damn IT guy, this is it. This is great. I'm going to ceramic coat it. It'll add even more shine and protect the garbage clear coat, and it'll look great. So unfortunately I still have doors and quarters on both sides to do, which isn't terrible, because I'm not going to go super low with you know, making it glass, because it just angles towards the ground, and it's debatable down there, but definitely from the door line up, I'm going to clean up. This looks so good, but unfortunately now I have to go to work. Later today, my buddy Luke, you'll meet. Actually, you met him in the S10 video. He is coming to do the wiring for the front bumper for this, so he's going to fix all my very, very good wiring, as you can see. So he's going to fix that for me. Zach will be here, and he is going to be probably wet sanding and getting ready to buff. You driving, bud? You getting your wet paws all over my seats?